Okay, so this is Microsoft Solitaire. I play it every day. And there are two things. There's the daily challenge and today's event. So today's challenge, there's one of each game. Klondike, um, Spider, my favorite, Tri-Peaks, Pyramid, and I'm missing the name of that one. But right now, what we're in, so if those are completed for today, but there's today's events. And these are different every day. Today, they're all Klondike, and they go from easy to expert. And I've already done most of the easy. But, and again, we've all played Solitaire. We all know how to play Klondike. It's the most popular one that we do. But I think the most common mistake that people make is clearing more off the board than we need. In other words, you only need 4 spaces for your 4 kings. So moving anything else may slow you down from being able to take something off of your hand. And the priority is always to reveal cards. And so, as you'll see as we work along, once you have those 4 spaces, don't take them off. Don't move them from to reveal a space. Move them to reveal from your hand. I don't know that made sense, but we'll see if I can show it to you here. Okay, so and I always go from the largest to the smallest. So in other words, if I have a choice, I'm going to move on to a king rather than a 5. Okay, so there's our first one down. So now my next priority is going to be to try to, and remember that you can always go back and change things. So I wanted to check that one. And because there wasn't anything significantly different, I want to do the one with the least number of cards. I'm always going to try to clear the one that has the most number of cards. I said that backwards. But you want the most number of cards, but you also want to reveal the one that has the most number of cards underneath it. But if you can get like down to 1 or 2, you want to reveal the one that's going to let you clear a spot. So now I have both a black and a red king to work off of, but I want to get it down on the ground. Now, ordinarily, I'm a little superstitious about having it go queen, hearts, diamonds, down to clubs, but I let that one go. This is a score challenge, so what we want to do is get to 350 points. So it's not necessarily about clearing the board, it's about getting those points. And again, I'm prioritizing uncovering the ones that have the most cards underneath them and making space for my 4 kings. So I'm looking at both of those as they go along. And you can always tap on them and they will automatically show you if they can be moved or not. And I do have both 6s, so I'm going to move that to take that 6. So I have another king to work off of now, even though it's not on the base. Okay, so I'm always kind of thinking I need a 4 of clubs, 6, 7 of spades, 2 of hearts, and 5 of diamonds. I have 1 5. I don't have the other 5, or I could move it. Finally, okay. So I'm going to check both kings. Okay, I was able to move both of them. Now I have all 4 kings down, so I don't want to move anything else onto a blank spot. It won't do me any good. I don't need another blank spot. And I've already got my points, so I'm done. These easy ones go usually just a couple of minutes each game. And I think I can get 3 or 4 games in before they show me another commercial, which I will try to spare you from. Alrighty. Got 2 kings I want to place. Okay, now I checked them both, but I definitely want to use the one that has the most underneath it. So I wanted to look at moving the. I'm just superstitious. There's no reason to do that. Okay. So I'm looking for twos, threes. Of course, I want the black 10, so I can reveal that 9. And the goal of this one is to get the 7 of diamonds. So I want to make sure that I don't. I'm going to take that one back because, again, I don't want to accidentally cover up one of the diamonds that I'm going to need. Although I need to have a black 4 to put that red 3 on. I want to clear that black 3 because I don't see the ace. I might not need it. There's the 7 of diamonds. So again, one of the things to learn here is that keep your eye on the prize. What is this particular goal? What is it you're trying to accomplish for this particular game? Because it may not be points, it may not be clearing the board. It may be something specific like that one. And here we're trying to clear 2 5s. So we want to be a little bit careful about covering anything that may keep us from moving a low number. Okay, I wanted to check that one, but obviously I want to move the one that clears me a spot. I'm checking them both. And there's our other ace. Yeah, that was a good check there. Okay, so we only need one more spot. But again, we're not trying to clear here. We're just trying to clear 5s. I don't have the 5 of diamonds, or I would move it. Yeah, I don't remember if I saw the... I do have the other 4, so I'm moving it. If the ace was in the stack, or if it's in the tableau, I don't remember seeing it here. But we only need 2. We don't need them all. No, it looks like the ace is not in the deck. And I'm not going to move that 10 because I don't need another space. All of my 4 kings are already down. And if there were a 10 in the deck, I would want to use that instead. 5 of diamonds is not showing. There it is. Okay. Oh, did need one more. I could have held that back to move the... Okay, now I've... The ace of hearts is probably under the 2 of hearts because we don't see it in the hand. So here, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I'm just going to undo and just not cover. Oh, I already did cover. Go back further, so I'm not covering that 4. Way back, huh? Okay, right there. Okay, now, what I wanted to do, there's one of our 5s already. And again, I think the ace of hearts is under the 2 of hearts. So I'm not going to see that one. But all I needed was 2 5s, so I got that. And that's how you can undo back to... Hindsight is not 20/20. Hindsight is as good as your memory. Okay, so I'm going to concentrate on prioritize the largest ones first. And again, you can always just tap on each one to check to make sure you didn't miss one. No free spaces yet. Oh, and here it is a solver, so we want to get all of the cards cleared. And again, that means I'm going to prioritize over here on the right end to make sure that I use up as many as possible of the ones, reveal as many as possible. Okay. There we go. Now we have another king. And I'm going to try to make it a red king. We'll see what comes up here in the deck. Ideally, I might skip another black king. Just because it's more helpful to have one of each suit so you can play the... Okay, there we go. Okay, we got a red. All right. Haven't noticed any aces in our deck yet. So the aces are underneath here. We need to unbury them. Unbury, is that a word? Yeah, none of our aces are in our hand. Okay, we may need to go back. Okay, so and what I'll do if I need to is I'll go back to the 6 of spades and hold off and play the 6 of clubs there instead. But it looks like we may be able to get by here. Okay, we should be good now. And again, this is a solver, so we do want to clear the whole deck. So we really need to get that red 4 down. And we've got 2 more kings to place. There's one. Superstition only that I go from hearts on tops to clubs on bottom. There's no real good reason to do that. It's just the way I like it to look. And I'm entitled to have it look the way I want it to look. Okay, so this is not going to be a problem. Again, it's an easy level, but I do want to make sure that at this point, I want to play as much as I can just to make sure that I don't limit being able to take off of here. So in other words, I wouldn't want to go any deeper. So this queen, there we go. Okay, so it let me. Okay, so again, very easy level. But if need be, I could have gone back to where I played the one that I needed to reveal what was on the tableau. You're either trying to reveal what's in the tableau or what's in the hand, depending on the... Okay, so we did get a commercial here. Okay, I'll quit. You just need to wait 25 seconds.